Today's episode is special. I am sitting down with someone who's been in my life since the old baseball days, someone who's been through it all and come out on the other side as a husband, as a father, as a man of faith. We'll talk about his music grind. We'll get into tailgates. We'll go from Jigsaw to Azarius, from tough times to building the beautiful family that he has now. Welcome to the You Good podcast. My guy Rex is here, so let's get into it.
I don't wanna live where I always feel broken. I just wanna live with a heart wide open. I don't ever wanna feel fear anymore. No.
Nick, happy Thursday morning. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing today? I'm doing great. It's been a good morning.
It has been a day, a morning, a week. I'm excited for this episode. I know that I have mentioned it for the past 2 weeks now because actually today's guest thought we were recording last week. So he showed up to record and I left him out high and dry. I can't say enough about this guy. I am so happy to have him on so early in this project. We're going to get into kind of the ups and downs of where our relationship has been and how he's come back into my life. I don't even know the word. You know, he's kind of more than family. This dude has been with me through a lot in our early years, and then he kind of popped back in my life in adult years, and it's been great. Andrew Rex Road, formerly known as Jigsaw, now known as Azarius. Welcome to the You Good podcast, brother. I'm happy to have you.
It's a blessing. Thank you, guys. It's a blessing for sure.
Welcome.
One thing that we do here, Rex, every other episode, we work through a one-word mental health check-in. I want you to give me one word about this week that embodies how you're feeling, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. What might that be?
Pressure.
Interesting. I know you and your lifestyle, and I think pressure is a good word.
Pressure.
Nick?
I'm grateful.
I feel like you were just grateful.
No, I was groovy.
No.
I was groovy.
You were groovy at one point. Grateful's good. So, my word, and I'm gonna get into this. Infuriated. Is that a word? Infuriated, right? So my mental health today is infuriated,
Enraged,
and I'm gonna get into enraged. That's a good one. I am enraged. Before we get into anything about you, Rex, we're gonna get into why I am enraged.
Do it.
So
do it.
We had I had my first fantasy football draft, and
Same.
Nick happens to be in this group of fantasy football, and it's a long-standing group. I think we're on year 11 or 12. I'm commissioner of the league. I got 6th pick out of 12 people. I have a extra second round draft pick from trading last year. I was super stoked. First round with my boys. We're on video chat, ready to go. Right? So we log into this video chat about an hour before. The draft room opens 30 minutes before, and it's me and my buddy Preston, well, the other co-host who jumps on sometimes, and we're just shooting the shit. Room comes open. I'm a Ravens fan, right? So I'm starting to do my research because I hadn't done any research yet, and I clicked a name. I won't say this name yet, but I clicked a name, adding to him to my queue.
You have to say the name.
Oh, he will.
I'll get there.
Oh, he will.
My intention was to start building other names in this queue for the 30 minutes that I had before the draft, but people started joining and we started talking, right? So
you have no idea.
The draft starts.
I see where this is going, but go.
I don't know.
You don't.
I don't know if you do.
So the draft starts. First pick, second pick, third pick. It's going. Everything's fine. It's my turn to pick. Now I have 2 computers, and I have great internet. My computer never freezes, but it's my turn to pick, and my computer freezes. So at 6, there's a couple of people that I could pick, but CeeDee Lamb is there, and I'm obviously going to pick CeeDee Lamb. And I start to go to my screen, to scroll, to click it, to draft, and my computer freezes.
And he says
I
it.
can't get to it. I can't draft.
In stream.
You had a shot at Lamar and you missed it.
That would have been later.
That would have been
also
later.
missed that
He had
shot.
plenty of time to get him. No,
So
dude, it's way worse, man.
I'm like,
he goes, "Oh, it froze. My computer froze," and I'm like, "Oh, that's. I mean, that's okay. Hopefully, you got some people in the queue."
Everybody's like, it's whatever. It will auto draft somebody for you. I'm like, yeah, you're right. It drafts, and I think there's 6 people on. Everybody's face on the group chat and the video chat, just people are laughing. Holy shit! I'm like, what, guys? Like, what? I can't see anything.
Dying.
My shit finally unfreezes, and with the 6th overall pick, I selected Baltimore Ravens kicker Tyler Loop.
First round, 6th pick.
First round.
Takes a kicker.
As a kicker.
Takes a kicker.
Because I clicked him and added him to the queue and didn't get back to doing my shit and forgot that he was there. So when I'm thinking, whatever, it will just auto draft the best player left on the board, it takes Tyler Loop, a kicker, with the 6th overall pick. I am livid. And livid's not even the word. So I have 2 second-round picks. So
that wasn't your word, though. That wasn't your word.
Enraged.
Enraged. I was enraged.
That was your word.
And so I click into it, and I'm like, shit, I'm enraged, and I'm like, all right, well, I have 2 second-round picks. Let me make up for it. So I go to refresh the window. What does it do again? It freezes, and it auto picks again for me. So now I've missed 2 picks, and when I get back in, I was like, fuck it, dude. I quit. This is going to be an auto draft night. I said, goodbye, boys. Some of these guys I haven't talked to in months, weeks, I haven't seen. I should have been on the video with them all night, but I got off the video. I closed everything. I let it auto draft for me the rest of the night, and I went out and hung with my kids because I was enraged.
Yeah, it was.
You could have got Trevor Lawrence, man. You could have got Trevor Lawrence, man.
So it takes. I have Tank Bigsby as my running back 1.
He's got
Tank Bigsby's going to be the best running back in the NFL this year. I'm on my word.
I do have. Is it Brian Thomas? What's your wide receiver's name?
Yeah, Brian Thomas Jr.
That was my second.
Tank Bigsby, we're gonna give him on the ball probably more than anybody. So Tank Bigsby's he's a very good pick. He is, I promise.
No, he is.
He's gonna get a lot of touches. He's gonna get a lot of touches this year.
He's light.
And he's young.
Light at running back, dude. He's got him and like one other running back. He's not.
ETN.
Ramon Stevenson.
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrible.
You're.
He's.
Hey, you got a number 1 kicker though. Hey.
Yeah,
dude, all I need is my kicker to get 27
Saquon and Jonathan
points.
Taylor, and then I'm stacked, dude. I'm fine.
Hey, C-Rod, you would have been good if you would have got Cam Little though. You would have been good if you got Cam Little, who hit a 70-yarder in preseason. So yeah.
The kicker. I don't need kickers.
I mean, no NFL kickers ever hit a 70-yarder, but my guy. So like
he's a good.
Not
just saying.
It'd be worth it.
Just saying.
Justin
Could
Tucker.
you imagine the points?
Justin Tucker has the record.
Imagine the points in our new system with a 70-yarder.
110%, brother.
Yeah,
110%.
Points.
Cam Little's going to change the game.
Anyways, that we're fantasy football was last week. I wanted to share this absolutely
it was
egregious
atrocious.
story.
It happened last night. It was.
You were enraged. You were enraged. Valid point.
We've had some crazy stories. I know people out there listening have some crazy stories, but it is one that I will never forget. Taking a kicker at the number 6 overall pick.
I don't think anyone will. Unfortunately for you, that's an all-timer right there, dude. At the 6, it wasn't even like late first. It was smack dab primo time.
Yeah.
I'm an anomaly. I've never played fantasy football, so yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's a whole thing we could get into.
Maybe. If I find the time, let's go. If I find
I was like, he has no, like, when are you going to have the time to do that?
Listen, time is money for him, and I know this man is always on the clock.
Yeah.
So let's start with this, right? I had the opening introduction where I announced you formally as Jigsaw, now known as Azarius. What does that mean to the audience, and what does that mean for you? Talk to me about what those two names mean and where they are for you today.
I got into hip hop when I was young, and I said an old line in one of my raps that said Jigsaw, and so everybody said, "Hey man, that sounds cool." So I was looking for a stage name. Jigsaw was that at the time. I ended up changing it into an acronym that said Jesus is God's Son and Will, JIGSAW. When I got more into my faith-based music and found God, and then that just all didn't make sense to me. How, I wanted to get rid of the old and go to the new. And I know it sounds cliche to say, but it was just a revelation to me that I needed a change in my life. And Azarius came to me. I don't know how, I don't know why, but Azarius came to me, and I love it. I'm glad I did the change, for sure. For sure.
So these are musician names, right? You're a musician on the side. Would you classify yourself as a rapper, or how would you classify your portfolio?
Yeah, definitely musician. Obviously, I DJ all the time, but singer-songwriter, musician.
Yeah.
Love to write music. That's my main thing, is writing music, even for other artists in the city and all over. My main thing is writing music. That's what I like to do.
Okay.
And of course, DJing is one of my side hustles that I love to do. It's fun. It's super fun.
Yeah. You mentioned that you kind of started liking rap music. Most of us did, when we were younger. We came up in a great generation of rap music. But what was different for you? How did music come into your life in a different way that kept you, most people listen to rap and that's where it ends, right? They listen to it, they sing car karaoke, but you kind of listened to it, it stuck with you, and it became your life. How did that happen?
That's a very good question. Very good question. I mean, one of the first shows I ever saw was actually AC/DC with my father. I saw Garth Brooks with my father, Shania Twain, Def Leppard, Journey. So I didn't even grow up with rap. I mean, obviously, as a young white kid, Eminem was a huge inspiration for us back then. And I just happened to be at a house party one day, and I, happen to know how to freestyle. I'm good with remembering lyrics, I guess. I don't know. And I never thought that it would be something that I would do, as a profession, or even, on the side. And so, it just, a lot of people encouraged me to do it. And I just jumped in the booth. Is what I always say is, even if you can't swim, still dive into deep waters, and you'll learn how to swim once you get in there. So I just went to a studio one day, and since then I haven't looked back since, but yeah.
Hell yeah.
The non-deep people, we call that fake it till you make it.
Right.
Yeah,
Your version's much better.
You can look up all my own music. I never rapped about stuff I never did.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely. More like poetry. I love poetry. So yeah, I happen to be able to speak fast and turn it into a rap, and people told me I was good at it, so I tried it, and yeah, here we are.
So they told you were good at it. Jigsaw came out of nowhere. It turned into this faith-based name. Were you a different artist as Jigsaw than you are now as Azarius? I guess when you perform, when you write your music, is it a different mindset?
Definitely. No, I wouldn't say a different mindset. Just you grow, you mature in life. So yeah, things change, but experiences. So we write about our own experiences. Songwriting is just telling a story. And so now that you grow older, there's more stories to tell. So yeah, I've evolved as an artist, of course, but the mindset's never changed. It's just telling my truth and telling my story, and writing poetry and turning it into a song. And hopefully somebody else can listen to that song and it helps them in some type of way. That's the main goal, is helping everybody else, for sure.
I love that. I love that. And I mean, let's get into your story, right? So we knew each other in middle school years, right? We played baseball together, travel ball. I remember being a kid and being at your house after school or whatever it might be, rejoicing about the Yankees. But it's actually been almost 10 years now that we reconnected, right? I would call this the disappearing years of Rex because from my recollection, you changed high schools, right? In the middle of high school?
I was expelled.
Or
Yeah, I was expelled.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad. I was expelled from 2 high schools, but yeah.
Why?
Bad behavior. Yeah. I was expelled from Delta. I was expelled from Deltona High School, and I was expelled from Storefront West, which was a dropout prevention program, actually. Vinny, can I say Vinny Dugan on here and Kyle Anderson? Can I say old people? Anyways.
You've already said.
They went to that school. They went to that school as well. And so they know about how I got kicked out of there as well. So.
Dugan's arrested. Like he was.
Well then let's stop saying the name.
My bad.
Public record.
I said, I mentioned Storefront West, and those are 2 guys that we both know that went there as well that are aware of how I got expelled from there as well for a bomb threat that I never called in. But yeah, it's okay.
Well, share that. I mean, that's interesting. I've never I'm not a bad.
He never did it.
I was never a
just,
bad boy.
He didn't call it in.
I never got expelled from school.
Nah, I told my guidance counselor I'm about to blow up. Like, get pissed, you know? And then
they took it
before the end of the day, sheriff's officers were at my dad's house, and they're like, yo, your son just called a bomb threat on the school. And I'm like, what the hell? And my dad's like, yo, are you kidding me right now? Like, you just got expelled from Deltona High. What are you doing? And I'm like, I didn't say I was going to blow up the school. I said, I'm going to blow up. I'm going to get mad. I promise. You can't make it up. I'm asking. Hey, ask them.
That's believable. Like,
I didn't get
very plausible with how I know school systems and how they've operated. Just like, oh well, that sounds like a threat. It's like, was it though? Like I said, I am.
Not at all. Yeah, Nick, you get me, bro.
No, absolutely. For sure.
And, but I get it. I was a punk. I was such a bad kid back then. So yeah, I get it. I was so misled. Yeah. So I was a bad kid. Yeah, I was bad. So I never got my high school diploma. I got my GED, but the Duval County Department of Corrections forced me to, or else they throw me back in jail. So yeah. It's okay though. I got my GED. We're good.
Yeah, there you go.
That sounds so bad. That sounds so bad.
No, it's.
Did they not let you pick up your GED?
No, I haven't.
I mean, your high school diploma. Did they not let you pick up your high school diploma?
I never graduated high school.
Oh.
Never. Yeah, never. I got my GED through the Department of Corrections of Duval County. Yeah, I promise. Anyways. That's nothing to be proud of, but at least I got my GED. So yeah.
No,
it's a part of who you are, right? It's a part of your story.
I'm 36 years old now. This is back when I was 21.
This was a lifetime ago, brother. It was a lifetime ago.
Yeah, man. I was. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, for sure.
So you go to Storefront and you get expelled, and back then, right? We were younger. We didn't have cell phones. We didn't have social media, really. It was just kind of, next thing I knew, Andrew Rexford was gone. You know, I wasn't really sure where he went. Life kind of went on. And I think around 2014 or something, you popped up on Facebook. Because Facebook came, Facebook was what, 08, 09, 10, something like that. So you get expelled, and do you move to Jacksonville?
Well, dang, this is a rabbit hole, because, I was arrested for attempted murder and kidnapping at 16. So, yeah, that was something you should know that.
I did not.
Yeah. Yeah, arrested for, at 16 years old, charged as an adult, 16 years old.
Okay.
In Deltona?
Deltona, Florida. You can look it up. I promise. Arrested for attempted murder and kidnap. Nothing I did, by the way. Hey, I didn't try to kill anybody. I didn't try to kidnap. I was an accessory to the fact. Yeah. I was with the people that did it, and I didn't call 911 when it happened. And so I got charged because I was there, and I didn't call 911 because I knew they'd kill me if I called 911. So, absolutely. So, repercussions happened from that over the years. My dad moved me to Jacksonville, Florida because of my criminal trouble, and everybody showing up to my house trying to. Anyways, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
There you go.
Anyways, dang.
So this is tough, right? I told you this is tough.
Yeah, this is tough. I thought you knew that, but yeah.
I probably did.
I didn't.
I think we've talked about it.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
So,
like I said, dude, this was.
So you remember when I broke my femur? Remember when I broke my femur? So when I got in that car accident at 17, right in front of Deltona High School. I shattered my femur. The girl on my lap went through the windshield. Well, her boyfriend was a part of the Pure Red Riders, street bike gang in Deltona, Florida, Central Florida. So my house got shot up after that while I'm bedridden in bed because I had his girl on my lap in that car accident. That's when my dad finally decided I got to get my son the hell out of Deltona, Florida. And that's why I moved to Jacksonville to begin with. Absolutely. My dad got me the hell out of there because he knew I wasn't going to do it. Yeah. Salute to my pops for that.
Heck yeah! Shout out to pops for sure.
That was going to be my next question, right? Your profile on Spotify at least says Azarius was raised in Jacksonville, Florida, in a broken home, surrounded by poverty and a lack of hope. Why rep Jacksonville so hard if you're not from there? But do you think it's because you made a better life, or what's the reasoning of shying away from Deltona, Florida?
Another great question. Gosh, another great question. I love Deltona with my heart. I still have 386 on my wrist. My wife birthed both of my children here. I got married here to my beautiful wife, who I'm still with of 16 years. This is home. Nothing against Deltona. I don't want to remember that. Those, you always learn from it and you grow from it, but at the same time, Jacksonville's home. As soon as I moved here at 18, it's just the difference of people actually caring about you rather than just feeding off you. It's just, there's something about this city in Jacksonville that just changed me and for the better. And so I'll always call Jacksonville home for that reason. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I love that. Do you regret the people that you surrounded yourself with as a younger Rex?
Never. It made me the man I am today. Yeah, absolutely. I wish things would have been a little different, but I don't regret anything. That the decisions I made were the decisions I made, and it made me the man I am today, so I don't regret a single thing. Ever.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Any questions, Nick? I know I kind of haven't given you any time.
No, I'm enjoying this. I like I wondered where you went, like that for the longest time. Like Chris, I was like, where did Rex go? Because we grew up playing ball and all that, and then even in high school, I think I was a grade ahead of you guys. I think I was a grade ahead of both of you guys. But still, because of baseball, we were always in the same little circles, and I'm like he said, you just fell off, and then to find out that part of your story is, it's amazing to see how far you've come, and it's a true testament to who you are as a person, and that stuff doesn't really define you, at all. So no, I like I said, I don't really have any questions. But yeah, no.
I love you, Nick. No. I love you.
No, yeah, hell yeah, man. I love you too, man.
The crazy thing is, and I'm trying to find a text message right now, because the thing about Rex and what I remember as a kid is just how full of life you were, right? Mm-hmm. We were essentially complete opposites, especially with the people that we hung out with, the lifestyles that we had. Where we bonded with each other was baseball, Yankees, and Eminem, right? Outside of that, we lived completely different lives at home. We lived completely different lives within our friend circles. But there's something about you that people gravitate towards you, right? You're always the biggest, the shiniest one in the room, the biggest one in the room. And
yeah, but but you went the right way, I went the wrong way. So yeah, that was that's the only difference was I always had love for you. I hung out with the wrong. Anyways, not to interrupt you, I'm sorry, but yeah, you went the right way. I went the wrong way. I had to learn the hard way, but you're still just as good as a man as when I knew you back then. And you just didn't take the bad path. I decided to take the rough path for whatever damn reason. But anyways, yeah.
But like you said, right? You wouldn't change anything. You don't regret a thing. No. You have two beautiful children. You have a home that have made a home. You grind for your family every day. You've been with your wife for 16 years. So even though we were young, dumb, and stupid, maybe you were a little bit dumber than I was, the way that you got to where you are now is a testament to the strength and the prosperity that you have, right? The perseverance, I guess, is the word to move forward.
Well, show me your friends, I'll show you your future. You picked the right friends, I picked the wrong ones. That's what put me in the positions I got put in. I picked the wrong friends back then. I don't regret it. I just, when I say I took the wrong path, you took the right one. You hung out with the right guys, I hung out with the wrong ones. And that's what people should know, is if you show me your friends, I'll show you your future. Pick the right group of friends, because it will change the trajectory of your life every single day. Absolutely. So, anyways, not to interrupt your, yeah, I'm so sorry, but...
Stop saying sorry. Stop. You're not interrupting me. Don't worry about it.
I do it all the time.
Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
But
it's totally fine.
All the time. So
Totally
you're the
fine.
guest here. You're allowed to do it. Nick pisses me off when he does it, but no, I'm just kidding. So I texted you the other day, and this is what I think speaks volumes about you as a person, is that you put people first. And you know, you were like, hey, what are we talking about? This life event, or not life event, this news article, this topic, what are we talking about? And I'm like, hey, we're talking about you. And you're like, oh, I don't want that light on me, right? Like, I'm a boring person. And I'm like, it's completely opposite from my perspective. You are a very intriguing, interesting person that has been through life experiences that I will never experience. And to this day, you still put people first with how crazy busy your life is. And that's commendable, and that is why I wanted to bring you on, to put you out there and talk about who you are, and we've missed you. So
you said
I appreciate
you remember him as so full of light. I still see, that's how I see him now. Full of light. Like every time I see him post, I'm like that. Like that's it. Like that. He's got it. He's living the dream. Like who cares what you did, or what you're doing it, dude. Like it's awesome.
So you built this life.
That was awesome.
Hey, you're gonna get your flowers. Don't worry about it. So you built this life in Jacksonville. We let's move on from the struggles. We'll get out of the jail time and everything like that.
Yeah,
but
please, thank you. Yeah.
you build this life in Jacksonville. You reappear on my Facebook as Jigsaw. You're putting this music out there. I start listening to it, and you're like, hey, Ravens Jaguars, right? If you're ever up in Jacksonville, get at me. And to that point, I had never been to Jacksonville. I had no thoughts of ever going to Jacksonville. And so I believe it was Chris Arameta and we came up, and you and I reconnected. We got some drinks, and you run this tailgate, right? So you run this tailgate as a DJ. I don't know if back by then it was still sponsored by your company now, but you run this massive tailgate, which I have brought since then multiple friends up to, and everybody has been like, wow, this tailgate is immaculate. What does this guy do? And I'm like, well, he's a DJ, but he also, has a contracting business or works for a contractor. Talk to me about what it's like balancing your creative side of writing music, recording music, being a DJ. How do you balance everything that you have in this life between work and family, and your passion of music?
It's the tough part, boss. There is no balance. So that's the tough part, is music doesn't always pay the bills. Sometimes it pays for itself, so you break even. When you're not a global artist and really big, you're paying to put music out. So that's the main reason why I stopped doing so much music and just started songwriting, because I realized I can make money just by writing a song rather than spending money on studio time, production, everything else. The DJing is actually oh man, the people you meet when you DJ is so great. So you mentioned the tailgate, and I just partnered with ASAP Tone to do it, but yeah, we're football fans. And when the people come into the tailgate, you just meet the best amount of people because music feeds souls, right? Not, I know you said I can cuss, but sex and music are the most powerful things outside of God. But on earth, sex and music are the most powerful driving forces in the world, right? Women for men, men for women, and then music. Music feeds you. And there's something about music that's always intrigued me. And when you can touch somebody just through poetry, or like turning your poetry into a song and seeing people feel that and getting the feedback, you know, the DMs or the messages that say like, man, that really, you know, hit me home and, you know, hit my heart. Like that's a great thing. And once I started getting those type of messages, that's what made me want to keep doing music is, and the same thing with DJing. The weddings I've done, the amount of couples that I've seen get married in front of me as they dance to their first song as I'm playing it for them. It's the most beautiful sight you'll ever see. A father-daughter dance is like one of the most beautiful sights you'll ever see in life. F Niagara Falls. A daughter and her father at the age of 60 plus dancing on the dance floor at her wedding is way more beautiful than seeing Niagara Falls. And I get to do that time and time over and get paid for it. I mean, that's a blessing from God, and I'm just blessed that I'm in that position to be able to be in that moment and get paid to do it. That's even better that I get paid to do it. So yeah, music feeding me is for sure.
To attest to that, you know, my mother had her surprise 60th birthday party, and we needed a DJ in Deltona, Florida. And immediately, it wasn't even a thought. I texted Rex and I was like, hey, long shot, but are you available for my mom's surprise party? Like, you live in Jacksonville. Obviously, I'll pay you. I don't want this to be done for free. You can stay at my house. You don't need to get a hotel, whatever it might be. Is there any way you can get down here? And without even thinking about it, like, the dude is just, he's like, oh, I love your mother. I will be there. And I'm just like, well, I didn't tell you what it is. He's like, give me all the information. Let me know what you need. I will make it work and I will be there. And sure enough, I'm pretty sure you were working that day before you drove down. I know you got there right on time. You set up. My mom was shocked. You know, she cried to see you. You made her night for her 60th birthday party with all of her friends. And instead of taking up my offer of staying at my house and going to sleep, this man packs his stuff up. He's like, I got to get back to work. I got to work in the morning or whatever it is. I got another gig. Yep. And he drives back to Jacksonville, Florida at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, not to dumb your story down, because that's one of the most favorite gigs I've ever done in my life, Chris. You're forgetting I DJ'd our high school reunion. Remember earlier in the conversation, I never graduated high school. I DJ'd our high school reunion, homie.
That's true. That's true.
That's actually.
You forgot about that. You forgot about that, asshole.
Oh, trust me, I did not forget about it. That was an amazing night. We went to the bar afterwards.
Yeah, we went to shots.
Yeah,
we went to shots. Shout out shots, man. Shout out shots.
Yeah, I used to work.
Not only did we go to shots, but we were hammered, drinking all night long, and what blew my mind. Well, what blew my mind was, you know, I'm from Tampa, where a drink or a shot costs you about $25, but we go to Little Podunk, you know, DeBerry. To this
$7 for a shot and a beer.
Bro, I'm buying people shots all night. I'm thinking my tab is going to be like $600.
Nope.
Alan gives me my tab, and
Shout out Alan.
It's like $200 or something. I'm like, holy shit, dude! Like, that's insane.
Anyways, your mom's birthday was one of my favorite gigs I've ever done in my life. Definitely top 3. Loved it. Love your mom. Love your dad. Anyways, change the subject, but yeah, that was effing awesome. What a night. We went out that night too, by the way. I didn't just go straight home afterwards. We went out that night, and then I went home after we went out. Yeah. I got home at like 4 a.m. So good.
I don't get how you do it.
Hey, man.
One of the coolest things I think that you do, and I'm always so jealous when I see your stories, is you are the DJ of Hooters.
Hey, I'm on their payroll.
Talk to me about how you landed that gig, because I know we talked about it for a little bit when you were here last, and it was again, you just reaching out and stuff, right?
No, it was actually, I started singing karaoke not even on a karaoke night, we would get to Hooters San Jose, shout out Hooters San Jose, on the water, Jacksonville, Florida, one of my favorite spots you'll ever go to. Mm-hmm. And I would just show up. I live right up the road. I live 2 lights down from it. And I would put music on like Justin Bieber or Chris Brown or whatever. And I would sing, not actual karaoke. And I just became a regular, and everybody would sing with me. I'd get the whole bar going. So the GM, who's now one of my best friends, came out and was like, hey, I heard that you actually DJ. We got a pageant coming up. Would you be able to do the pageant? And I'm like, absolutely. Like, let's go. And so it just hit off. Like, it was such a good connection. I've done all their pageants. I'm on their payroll, actually. I get tax documents from them every year. It's so fire. But yeah, I love Hooters. Shout out Hooters. They're rebranding. I know they close a lot of stores, but they're coming back. They're not dying. They're rebranding, and they're about to do great. I love Hooters. They're the best. So shout out Hooters for sure. Definitely San Jose, Jacksonville, for sure.
That's good news that they're coming back. I was very upset.
Not because of anything.
I like their food. No offense. Hey, remember earlier I said your mom's birthday was one of my favorite gigs? Sorry, but Hooters pageant is probably first. Because, I'm sorry.
Trust me.
Hey, by the way, my wife was right next to me the whole time I did it. So for everybody listening, my wife was right there next to me while I did it. It was just, it was epic. It was epic. Yeah, it was a good paid gig, too.
I bet it's a crazy experience. I bet it was crazy.
Yeah, dude, he's just sitting there DJing, videoing these hot ass chicks, and I'm like, man, what a gig that is. Oh, how are you working at Hooters?
All God. I'm blessed. Yeah, he led me there, so yeah, it's all good. Anyway, yeah.
So, I guess we transition a little bit, and you mentioned how you enjoy singing, songwriting, right? You would rather be behind the music, and I asked you why, and so tell me why you would rather be behind the music rather than on stage.
A touring artist is the hardest job in the world, in my opinion, especially if you're a family man. So anybody who has a family, if you're a touring artist, it's impossible. You can't bring your children, your wife with you on the road. You're doing 90 shows in 100 days. It's a grind, and to put your kids and your wife through that it's just not possible. So you leaving your kids and wife at home while you're gone for 90 days on the road, and I just don't want that. I go on business trips for 2 to 3 days as we speak for the contractor I work for, and on day 2 I'm homesick and want to be with my baby girls, and I want to be with my wife. And so a touring artist, I don't want to be the front man. I'd rather be at home with my family. So yeah, it's just, to be a signed artist and be the front man and the center of attention is just not in my cards anymore. But I write good music, so I want to write music for other artists and do music for a living. They say you don't work a day in your life if you do what you love, right? I mean that. I don't mean to say that like sarcastically. That's facts. Right. You don't work a day in your life if you do what you love. I just want to write music for a living. That would be awesome, and I'm real close to doing that. So yeah, that's the goal. Because I want to be with my family every day of my life. So I can write music while my daughter's in the next room. I can't sing in front of 60,000 people while my daughter's in the next room every night. Maybe one night while she's in the green room, and she's like, oh, Daddy's on stage. By night 10, she's like, yeah, Daddy's on stage again. And now we're in Indianapolis, and, I'm tired, and, it's just not the lifestyle I want my children to live, my wife to live. So, yeah, I'd rather just do music in the background than, tour the world and all that stuff. So, yeah, my family comes first. God first, family second. So, yeah, absolutely.
I think it's powerful how much you put your kids over everything, right? And I that's an amazing trait as a father.
100%.
You said to me, I don't want to. You take your passion of music and you put it to the side because you don't want to oust your children, and instead you would rather keep that creative side, but stay home and be a present father.
100%.
It's an amazing thing, and I hope this question doesn't come off in the wrong way, but how, we talked about it before, you came from a broken home. How did your past experiences, especially with your father, your own father, how did that relationship shape the way that you raise your daughters today, and has it had a major impact?
Well, my mother's still alive, and I don't know where she's at, so I want to be there for them. So yeah, my father's always been there for me. from day one. He's the anomaly. You know, he's the father that raised 3 children by himself, where normally it's vice versa. You know, normally it's the woman that raises the children while the deadbeat dad's out on the streets. My mom's still alive somewhere here on this planet, and I have no clue where she's at. I don't ever want my kids to say that same statement that I just said. I want them to know where I'm at all times. I want to be with them at all times. And I grew up my entire life without a mother, and it hurt me deeply. I don't use that as an excuse for what we talked about earlier with the crime and the people I hung out with or whatever, but it definitely steered me that way with the lack of guidance and love and the rebellion I had towards not having a mother and my grandmother dying young. I don't want my kids to go through that. I want to be there for them 24/7. So yeah, my mom not being there is the reason I'm such a good father today. So salute to my mom for not being there for me my whole life, because you made me a great father. So thank you, Mom.
No, that's definitely.
I love you, man. I appreciate you
taking
sharing
that negative and turn it into an immense positive. Because yeah, you can see that your girls are loved tremendously for sure. But,
Honor, bro. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Nick.
yeah, man, yeah.
I want to ask you something, because people listening, you know, they probably haven't heard your music, but on your music, you have, is it cadence?
Both of them.
You have both. You have both of them now. So
yeah, mainly cadence because I didn't put Scarlett on it when she was so little. But yeah, the newer songs, Scarlett's on it. The older songs, cadence is on it. Yeah, for sure.
Did you? So at the beginning of your music, you have her say Azarius in her cute little voice, and it's great. Is that? Did you take that from Eminem? Is that a nod to Eminem?
Not at all. Not at all. Actually, it's crazy you say that. I never even thought of that. I never even.
Shut up. You've never thought of that,
bro. I've never thought of that. When does Eminem do it?
I was like, I never heard Eminem do it. Like he just.
When does Eminem do that?
Yeah,
Haley.
What does she say?
Songs?
When is she at the beginning of his song?
He's not.
I feel like it's out there somewhere.
Nah, you effed up,
my
bro.
dad's gone crazy.
Yeah,
that's a hook, dude.
She's not saying Eminem.
Every song, I was like, no. If anything, it's like more of like a DJ thing. I when I heard you do it, I was like, that's great. Like it was great. It's a DJ thing. It's not an MC thing. It's like an ad almost.
I just want to. Hey, I want to involve my babies with it. Hey, by the way, we can change subject, but wait till you hear Kay. She is about to drop some music. My oldest daughter that
I was gonna ask, is she still playing and stuff? Because I was like, I remember when you got her the guitar and stuff. I was like, is she still?
Bro,
okay,
she is
cool.
So killer, dude. Just wait, we got it all in the works. It's happening.
Hell yeah.
We're just doing it the right way. We're doing it the right way.
How old is she gonna be?
She's about to be 16 in 2 months. Yeah.
And is music something that she has chosen to do?
It's
because of you?
I mean, I could bring her in right now maybe, but no, definitely not because of me, but that is her number one path. Dude, I promise I hear her playing the guitar every night, and we never ask her to. We never like send her to lessons on purpose to be like, go do this and get good. She did it on her own. And I've taken her to so many concerts. It's her passion, and I love it. I'm glad. It's almost like if I had a son, he was into baseball. It's similar because I have a daughter that's into music, and so it brings me the most joy that you could ever ask for. Is when you see your daughter love music more than you do. Oh my God, it is so awesome. So she's a star amongst stars. She is literally the most special being when it comes to music that I've ever seen. So just wait. She's Taylor Swift Jr., but not like Taylor Swift. I'm saying like she's well on her way to being like a Taylor Swift, and but she's so humble. She don't even want to do it. She's just. She knows she's good, but is scared.
Yeah, like she's always ducking your camera. Like always ducking.
Yep.
Every time
she's so humble, dude. Yeah. So humble. She's so humble, man. She's so. Oh man, she's the best, dude. Like I couldn't ask for better children. Both my daughters are literally like the best girls you can ever ask for.
One of my favorite social updates is when you post something about your daughters, whether you're going to a concert or having daddy daughter night, or just you show the old videos of you and her as a baby and stuff like that. It just makes my heart melt.
I don't get much time with them, so yeah, I'm always on the go, and so I get very little time with them. So when I do, I go all out. So yeah, I gotta share it. Like I gotta show that and show that,
Yeah. So you said you just said it, right? If I had a boy and he played baseball, you have two beautiful daughters. What does being a girl dad mean to you? And would you want a boy, or are you set in girls? And how has it changed your outlook, I guess?
Man, I'd be like King Solomon and have like 300 children. I would, I promise. But I understand a woman's rights, and I don't want my wife to have to birth a child every 9 months of her life. So I don't expect that from my beautiful wife, who I love so much. But yeah, I mean, of course I'd love a son, and I'd name him Jackson, Jaxon. That would be my son's name if he was born. For Jacksonville, Jax. His name he'd go by Jax, not Rex. Which, by the way, Chris, let me just say this. You know why I go by Rex?
Rex Road?
No. So, my real name is Andrew, right?
Yeah.
My dad fought with my mother over that name. He didn't want to call me Andrew. He wanted to call me David. My mom won the battle to call me Andrew. I don't want to be called Andrew because my mom fought to call me that and she left. So I go by Rex and I tell everybody I don't like the name Andrew. Don't call me Andrew because that's the name my mother gave me and she left me, and so I don't want to go by that. So anyways,
I don't think I ever.
Oh, that's incredible.
I've ever called you Andrew. It's always been Rex.
It was always Rex because my mom left when I was 9 years old.
It was like ever since I've known you, it's always Rex. Like
100%.
I just always assumed it was the short nickname for Rex,
but now it means way more. So
yeah,
that's why I love this. I mean, 20-something years of knowing each other and finding out new facts every day about you. It's interesting to me.
Yeah, PTSD is real. It's not an excuse. You still got to man up and do what you got to do to get by. But PTSD is real. And so when I hear Andrew, it clicks. Like, mom. You know what I mean? Like, I hate it. And so I'm not that pity party guy that's like, oh, poor me. If you tell a mom joke in front of me, Nick, I don't get sideways about it. I'm not like all sensitive, like, oh, man, he said mom joke. Like, dude, you don't know my mom left me when I was... Nah, bro, it's a joke. We get it. Like, no big deal. I'm not sensitive by no means. But there are some triggers that, it just, when people call me Andrew, I don't like it. So, yeah.
I don't think it's also a pity party. I think you're finding strength in your past, and you're not letting what she did kind of beat you down, right? It's making you stronger, however hard that might be, because I could never fathom the thoughts and feelings that you have. But I definitely commend you for kind of, I wouldn't say leaning into it, but not letting it knock you down. I mean, there's so many people out there that it would kind of be the end of the world to them, but you make sure that, like, in spite of her, you're building yourself better to kind of show her, like, hey, you left the wrong person.
Well, there's anything I could say to that is if you grew up in a household like yourself, C-Rod, with your mom and dad together, and you have your quirks or worries about your mom or your dad, to like love them so much, because the fact they stuck together through that is so wild, man. Like, broken homes change people, and children especially, so much. So yeah, it's awesome how your mom and your dad, I love them so much. Dude, your mom and your dad are like the shit, dude. The shit, bro. I love George. Dude. I love your parents so much, dude. And I'm not going to sit here and say I wish those were mine, because I had my own journey. But, man, if you have parents that are there, text them, call them every day, say I love you. Like, that's awesome, because it would be awesome right now if I can call my mom and say I love her. And she's out there somewhere right now. Somewhere. Yeah. And probably doing God only knows what. I got a birthday card every year in my safe that's right up here outside of camera. And she spells my daughter's names wrong every single time. Both my daughters, she spells them wrong every time. But still sends me a birthday card every year. And
your mother?
Yeah, my mom. Yeah, every year. Yeah, wow. She even put $5 in it this year, so yeah. There was a $5 bill on that beer. That was kind of an insult, but yeah, it's all good.
No, yeah, I was gonna say.
Can I ask? Does she not? Can I ask? Does she not put a return address on it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, she does. Yeah, I got it. It's never the same. Every letter is different. Yeah, you'd have to. Anyways, I don't want to talk about it yet.
Yeah, let's no. So
I don't mind talking about the mom stuff, but not the address and where she's at. Or
yeah, no. Yeah,
because she's floating right now. And, yeah,
it's not important.
Yeah.
That's why
she's at a different residence like every other month. So I don't know where she's at. So it's all good.
Well, I do want to say, for what it's worth, that my parents love you. My mom loves you to death. When I told her that you were jumping on the episode, she was like, "Oh, I can't wait to listen. Tell him I said hi."
My boo.
But
my boo.
I love and appreciate you for sharing that journey that we walked through, and I kind of want to go to a lighter side of things, if that's okay with you, and I'm sure
Absolutely.
it is.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
MGK versus Eminem.
MGK, baby. MGK.
Let's talk about Nick. MGK or Eminem? Who do you think is better?
Well, Eminem. Oh, Nick.
I was like, I'm like, I don't consider them the same. Like, Eminem's definitely better as far as like
for sure
everything, but MGK has his place. I don't mind MGK at all. But to compare the two, it's like there isn't. You don't want to step to that man. That man is a bad man. People avoid him at all costs for a reason. Even to this day, they don't want him. Like Eminem.
Well, there's
yeah. Oh, come on, dude. I'm telling you, I like MGK a lot.
Bad rap diss about me, like
nah, yeah.
Listen,
right?
when after Killshot, Kel's got out of rap. He's a
bro. Are you serious?
Emo
right
singer.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
To be fair, I like MGKs. I like MGKs.
Kells wasn't rap when he first started. What are you talking about? He was on the Warped Tour by the time he was 19 years old. What are you talking about? But Kells got out of.
He went into rap.
He was a rock star when he first came on the scene. Listen to the song "Wild Boy," his #1 hit when he came up. It's Waka Flocka, like headbanging mosh pit song.
Yeah,
not hip hop. I'm an Eastside Cleveland Wild Boy.
He's definitely not the same after that. But it's not bad. I'm not saying
you're right.
What he's doing now.
You're right, because right afterwards he had 2 #1 albums after that diss track.
That's what I'm saying.
You're right. He wasn't the same.
I am not saying it got bad. I am just saying it wasn't the same after that. And for whatever reason, I don't. But the stuff he's putting out now is fine. It's great. Like I don't mind it at all. Man. I listen to all of it. I'm not. I would be lying.
Look at your boy.
I'd be lying.
The
to
best
say
thing
if
he
I
did
said I
was
did
Megan Fox. That's it.
Look at your boy Chris, though, Nick. He's such a shit talker, dude. We're definitely cutting this out of the. We're cutting this out. Nick, look at your boy. How much of a hater he is.
I mean, that's just because I guess he can't respect it for what it is. Like, I guess he wants him to be something else.
Bro, what about Starman?
Well, why don't you like
when
it?
he got permission from the estate?
Thank you for listening to the podcast. This episode's over.
We're cutting this out, right? We can cut this out.
Cut that. We don't
Why?
cut shit.
Why
dude.
cut this? No, this is great. No, because Chris is wrong yet again. He was wrong about NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. He's wrong often. It's okay. He's allowed to be. We're all allowed to have our wrong opinions, right, Chris?
We are all allowed to have our own wrong opinions. That is my belief. I agree.
You're my new best friend, bro. You're my new best friend, bro.
One of the last questions here.
Yeah, Eminem is still better, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I'll give Eminem that. Hey, I will say, especially record sales, nobody will ever match M on that level. So, of course, if you're comparing the two artists with record sales and tour dates
everybody's
and
just mad
sales,
everybody's just mad at Kells. That's all it is.
Yep.
They're just jealous of him.
Hey, thank you, Nick.
You're just mad at him. Because he's putting out whatever he wants and it's hitting. That's the
Thank
problem.
you.
You want to be
doing
mad at
whatever
him.
the fuck he wants.
He does whatever he wants, and it's put Mod Son's the one's producing all of this shit.
100%. Mod Son's
So-
my wife's favorite artist. That's my
Yeah,
wife's
I
I
was
hate
favorite
like,
why I
so-
asked this question.
Yeah, because you don't
I
like
love
music.
Mod.
Why I asked the question.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
thank you, Nick. Thank you,
It's
Nick.
okay.
Thank you, Nick.
I just dropped someone named Mod Son. So like, and I guarantee you're like, who?
Shout out
Who?
Mod Son. He's one of the best artists of all times, and he's
Yeah.
actually behind a lot of MGK's music, and he's amazing. Plus, one of the best videographers you'll ever meet in your life, and like straight
He's talented.
choreographers of music videos. Mod Son's the truth, dude. The truth. One of MGK's best friends. You
Also
should stick
sober.
on it, C-Rod, dude. You gotta follow. He wants to like him so bad, and he won't. He wants
Yeah,
to.
I don't. Yeah. He just.
He wants
Rex-
to. He
Rex
wants
sends
to
me
like my
videos of
guy,
MGK
bro. He wants to
all the
like my
time.
guy.
He's uncultured
He's-
swine. That's all it is, Rex. That's all it is.
He sends me videos. He's trying to turn me. I always thumbs down them or gross face them. Oh my god! See, it just
Why?
keeps getting worse.
Like why? Like why are you such a hater, Chris?
Hey, I'm about to
It's-
mail this to you, C-Rod. I'm gonna
It's
mail this
just
to
blind
you.
hatred for no reason.
I'm gonna sign it and mail it to you, bro. Give you a
Like you
Machine Gun
suck.
Kelly pop doll.
You
just
sound
for
like a
you,
hater. You just sound like a hater, dude.
Machine Gun
Can I
Kelly.
ask my? Can I ask my
for you.
last question?
Just for you, bro. Machine Gun Kelly pop doll. Just for you.
I asked the wrong question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? I guess MGK is more touchy than my mom, right? Like,
You just went hard. I mean, which is perfectly fine because Chris's hatred is unwarranted.
well, he's
But-
such a good troll, so anytime I post something, he'll comment on that shit.
I'm sure
Chris
he
is
does.
such a good troll.
I'm sure
We
he
actually
does.
got into an
Yeah.
argument like 5 years ago on socials. It was like
Sure.
5 years ago. We got into like a serious argument because Chris is such a good troll, and I had to learn what a troll was. And I was like, "Yo, you got to back off this shit. He's trolling you right now, and he's doing a good
laughing
job of it."
the whole
Yeah,
time.
he's laughing
The
while
whole
I'm
time.
pissed. I'm like, "Yo, calm down, bro. Calm down."
Remind me of what
It was
what
a
is
post
this?
about something. It wasn't MGK by no means.
Oh, Facebook post. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a while. They were like 5-6 years ago. It was just
He
like a post about something, and we like went back and forth about. I think it was a Yankee post, to be honest with you. I think it was about the Yankees. Yeah. Anyways, let's. Yeah, my bad.
just going-
I'm
No,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
good.
I'm
Yeah,
fucking the whole pod
but
up.
Chris going like,
Oh.
yeah, makes sense. Like he didn't even. He's like, yeah, makes sense that I would be on a.
He's
I
a
used to go
Hey,
hard on
just-
Facebook.
6'9" junior over here. He's 6'9".
Just going hard just for
Yeah,
entertainment. He's bored on a
I
Thursday.
used to troll hard on Facebook. Well,
And he's
you
he's
said
so
Yankees.
intelligent too. My bad. He's so intelligent too. So it's like it's hard to like battle him when
Me?
he's got that much knowledge up there.
Oh, that's very sweet of you.
Yet hates MGK.
As, so you said you brought up Yankees, which I'm glad you did because that way we can wrap this up. But as a lifelong Yankees fan, you're wearing the NY now. What does baseball? What's he doing?
Oh, and Florida.
Oh, the Florida?
He's got Florida.
Did you get that
on
cut?
it.
If you
Custom.
can't see, he's taking off his Yankees hat to turn us to show Florida, and the Jacksonville is starred. So he's wearing a New York Yankees hat with a Florida state on the side.
Let's
with
go.
Duval, with
He's
Duval
proud. He's very proud of that.
as its capital.
What does baseball mean to you today, and do you still follow it as much as you did back in the day?
Probably more. Yeah, probably more now. Yeah. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say more. When we were in baseball, we watched it all the time, but we were kids, so
Yeah.
we were busy building forts in the woods and riding bikes and skateboards. The Yankees are my favorite pastime. You know, baseball is America's favorite pastime. So I remember the glory days, even with you, C-Rod, traveling around the entire state of Florida, Georgia, watching Yankee games, traveling to baseball tournaments. It was just my life. And so when I watch a Yankee game, it brings me back to my childhood, which I love so much. Even though we talked earlier about the mom and all the depression and all that stuff, when I see the Yankees, it brings me joy. It does. And I know a lot of people say it's just a game, it's just a sport, it's just a team, and it's in New York. The Yankees play in the Bronx, New York. What are you so worried about?
Yeah.
The Yankees bring me joy. They do. I remember guys like you, C-Rod, who was a diehard Yankee fan growing up with me. So it brings back good memories. And we've seen games together, and that's every time I watch a Yankee game, I can't help but smile even when they lose because it brings back the good days, for sure.
Well, one of my favorite memories, and so you know that me and my dad do this baseball tour and baseball trip, and
So
in between, thank you, in between these stops, there's a lot of driving, so we're talking about a lot of things, and one of my favorite memories that we talked about was the wooden bat travel ball tournament where
Atlanta.
me, you, and my dad, we drove up to Georgia. We had a wooden bat tournament. We went and saw a Braves game at Turner Field. I don't remember who they played.
The old
one. I think I want to say the Mets, but who knows? I have a picture somewhere of us.
It was.
And
it was. They won in the 9th inning.
Well,
Chipper
I
Jones.
wouldn't remember that.
Chipper
That's
Jones
crazy
hit
to
a
me.
game-winning hit. Chipper Jones
insane.
won in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Core memory.
Keep going, though, C-Rod. I promise.
So, do you
I also remember when you cramped up on the ride home. We had to pull over on the highway because your cramp was so bad. We had to hop out. Your dad's little... it's like an old Range Rover. What was it? It was like the Scion. It was like a box SUV. Yeah, it was
I'm pretty sure it had a
Anyways,
caravan.
Yeah, you had to
back
hop
then.
out the car on 95 because you were cramping so bad.
Gatorade.
So, do you
And we
remember
tried out
why
for Deltona High School.
There you go. That was the question I was going to ask. If
Thank
you
you.
remembered.
Sorry, my bad.
Well, so we left. So Nick, we're in this baseball tournament back in the day. We're dominating, right? Just dominating the standings. Our team only has 9 or 10 players. Rex and I being one of those two. And my dad has us up in Georgia. Rex's dad is back home in Florida. And it's like the same week of high school baseball tryouts. And his dad was adamant that he cannot miss this baseball tryout. My dad's like, no, it's okay. We'll get there the day after. We'll finish out this tournament. We can't leave because if we leave, the other, we're not going to have enough players. Well, sure as shit, whatever happened between our dads, his dad made my dad come home. We had to leave the tournament early. The team that we left didn't have enough players anymore. I ended up getting kicked off of the travel team because of that. And we had to come home to go to Deltona baseball high school tryouts.
High school team, though.
We made the high school team, but it also turns out that there was a second day of open tryouts. And we didn't even have to be at that first one. And it was all to get home for
But we got there like 30 minutes prior to the
I was about to say,
we pulled up like
there.
30 minutes. We're in dirty baseball gear from the Atlanta
I'm almost
Bat
positive
tournament,
I was there because I was
bet you
a
were,
sophomore. Yeah, I was like,
you were already on the team. You were already on the team. But who else? Hey,
that's
actually,
one of my
let's
core
do that real quick before we hang up, man. Who was on the team? Mitch McClellan.
Yeah, Joey Bradley.
Joey Bradley. I know Chad was on varsity at the time.
Chris Anselmo, Brett Blevins, Phil Mariani.
Phil Mariani. Yeah. This is
Devin
between us.
and
We're
Derek
cutting this out
Dennis.
the pod, right?
No, I don't know.
Shit.
We don't cut anything.
All right.
Why? It's the baseball team.
We're just naming all these people I would hate to be named if they're like, what?
We've named so many people so far. like the first, like if this ever goes anywhere, like the first 10 episodes are just got to get dumped because all the names we've said just in general, not just this episode, but in general. Like I think when we first talked about Scott, I said his whole name.
Scotty T. Do you ever look back, Rex, and wish that you played baseball longer?
110%. 110%. If I wasn't arrested for the attempted murder and kidnapping, I would have. Tommy Hickox was our head coach. He was at my court date. Tommy Hickox.
Really?
Yeah, the baseball Deltona High School. Tommy Hickox was at my court date, telling the judge he was with the wrong. Dude, I had 3 different ex-girlfriends at my court date saying he's not this guy. I had attempted murder and kidnapping charges on me, y'all. I'm not that guy. Y'all know me. That wasn't me.
Right.
I was there when it happened with these guys, and I didn't call 911 when it did. That was my charge, and so I was scared of them. They were gang-related. Show me your friends, I'll show you your future. I hung out with the wrong crowd. Y'all didn't. That's what led me to disappear. I fled to upstate New York with warrants out for my arrest when I first met my wife. I was with my wife for 2 months when she fled to upstate New York with me. When I had warrants out for my arrest with Duval County Sheriffs looking for me at my dad and my mom's, her mom's house. And her whole family hated me. Her whole family hated me for it. Obviously, who wouldn't? You know, you've only known this guy 2 months. You're fleeing to upstate New York with him because he's got cops after him. And then as soon as I got back, I promised my wife and everybody else, I was like, oh, I'm done. My sister and my brother, they begged me so much, like, Rex, you have so much potential. What are you doing with your life right now? And I just made that decision. And then, actually, it's Cadence. You know, I give everything in my life to Cadence Brook Rexroad, my first daughter. When I found out my wife was pregnant, I said, no more. I'm done doing the dumb stuff. And yeah, when you have your first kid, well, some people don't, but yeah, there's something about that child
the good
that
ones.
changes you. Yeah, the good fathers. Yeah, the good men.
Right.
Yeah, the God-fearing men. Once you have a kid, now you have someone else that you have to. Now you're responsible for them, not just yourself, and so you can't just be reckless because there's a child that needs you. So yeah, it changed my whole world. But yeah, yeah. Anyways, yeah,
Okay.
For sure.
I love it. I love it all. I love it all.
Can I ask y'all a question before we end it?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yes.
What's y'all's biggest fear in life? Right now, what's your biggest fear?
Quicksand.
That's not deep enough.
How hard you try to escape, it just pulls you in. No, it's from
I think
movie.
your biggest fear is MGK going #1 again.
Oh
anyways,
my god. Biggest fear. Shit, that's a heavy one. I would say failing my family. I think, you know, same boat you're in. I have 3 kids. I would do anything for them. You know, I got laid off twice last year, and just like going through the motions of like, you know, what the fuck am I going to do for my family? You know, my kids have dance, my kids have school. How can I support them? And I would say being a failure. I think that's your biggest fear, though.
Not to interrupt you, Chris. I don't think that's your biggest fear. I think you got that under control. You could figure that out. Something deeper that like is a deep fear. You don't have to say it or admit it, but I'm saying, like, what is your actual, like, deepest fear in life? Not, like, failing your family. We all know that comes with the pressure. What you said, what's my word? I said pressure. Raising a family is a lot of pressure, right? But there's a fear deep inside, not just letting your family go. What's that fear? Like, what's that deep fear inside of you that,
being alone.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. And why?
Being alone, being accepted.
Why? Why being alone? Why does being alone? Why is there a fear of being alone? What's the stem of that? What's the root? Like, what is? Because you feel like you need somebody else, right?
Yeah.
Like you can't get through it alone.
But that's a great question of why. You know, I've never thought about that. My parents love me. My family loves me. I have great friends, you know, surrounding me. Why would my biggest fear be being alone? I don't know. That I can't answer right now.
That's
something to think about.
That's what's up. Nick, what's your biggest fear, my guy?
He's going to pretend like he can't hear you.
He can hear me. Nick, you die today. Your funeral is tomorrow. What band would you have playing at your funeral? His internet is lagging. Hey, let's piggyback. Hey, since you're connected, you die today, Chris. Your funeral is tomorrow. What band is playing at your funeral?
Not MGK.
That's the best answer you could have said, my guy. I can't even look cool laughing right now. There's no sense to try to look cool right now. That was funny as fuck, dude. That was funny as
fuck. If someone heard just one song of yours, which song best captures your journey?
Oh man, damn. Things I go through. Yeah, things I go through.
I love that song.
Things I go through. Because it works for everybody.
Sing it.
It works for everybody. It really does. It works for every being, no matter what you're going through. Yeah, it's not personal to me. If you listen to that song, Things I Go Through, you'll get it no matter who you are. And it's not like a
I love
personal
that song.
experience. It's just a song about going through a struggle. So it could be any struggle. So yeah. Azarius, Things I Go Through. Look it up on YouTube. It's a really good song, actually.
It is a really good song. Is
Is Nick
Nick, are you
connected?
back with us? I don't know. I don't think he can hear
We
us.
got to ask Nick some deep questions, y'all.
We will start to wrap it up here.
Yeah, let's do it.
And, what do you want someone listening, maybe who's in that dark chapter right now, to know?
Hold on, my wife just gave me a note. Hold on. And Nick said, she said, I love you. She said, I love you. Told her not to bother me.
She does love you.
I said, I'll beat you with the belt if you come. Nah.
My God.
I'm also a stand-up comedian. You can see me at the Comedy Club next Saturday on San Jose Boulevard if you want. It's a new side hustle. Comedian, Just do some comedy, Chris. Come on.
Yeah, I do like comedy.
Hey, you didn't answer, though. You die today. Your funeral's tomorrow.
You didn't answer. I answered MGK. We move on.
You said
I
it
asked
wouldn't
you
be
a
MGK.
question.
Who would it be then?
Oh, you're right. I did say that.
Yeah, you said it wouldn't be MGK.
Ed Sheeran.
Oh, that's a good answer. That's a good answer. What song would he play? Nick, can you hear us?
I'm back, yeah.
All right, you die today. Your funeral's tomorrow. What band's playing for you? Speed round. It's got to be quick.
That's it's gonna be dude, that's tough. There's so much running through my head.
Just do one. Speed round. Just give me one.
Wu-Tang.
Oh, what song though? What song? They can only play one song.
Only one song?
Yeah, buddy. What song?
I didn't know. I thought it was
Cream.
just like on just on loop. No, now it's just like one song. Oh fuck! It wouldn't be that then. What were yours? That's where I couldn't hear
I'm
shit.
not recapping this.
Chris ain't even ready for it. Y'all the podcasters. Y'all supposed to have these.
No, well,
on.
that question, I don't know.
I chose Ed Sheeran.
You chose Ed
What song,
Sheeran.
though?
It would probably be a Kanye song
What
from
song, though?
Graduation. To be fair,
Perfect.
I like Champion. Let's go
That's
Champion. We'll go with
That's
that.
good.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's a speed round. It doesn't have to be your definite answer.
No,
so what's
yeah,
the Ed
no, I
Sheeran
was like-
song, C-Rod? What song? I fell in love
I said
over
perfect.
me.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm
Oh, yeah.
kidding. Would it be perfect for real?
That's what I said. Yeah.
It'd be
yeah,
perfect?
Yeah. I'm a Sheerio.
I love Sheeran. so
Sheeran.
yeah.
No,
He writes like
yeah.
half of everybody's music. So yeah, I love Ed Sheeran
Yeah.
to death. Look, I'm trying to be Ed Sheeran, dude. The way he wrote Justin.
Sheeran.
Hey, Justin. Oh, baby, you should go and love yourself. That's Ed Sheeran. He
Isn't
wrote
it
that
incredible?
song. It's
Incredible he wrote that.
that song
right?
went number one, platinum for Justin Bieber. Ed Sheeran wrote that song on tour in his tour bus, by the way.
It is Ed Sheeran.
My bad.
Sheer.
My bad.
Sheer.
All right.
Also, Bloodline is a really good one. That's a song that he wrote about doing Molly.
Yep, I know. Yeah. I'm an Ed Sheeran fan.
I did.
Sheeran fan.
Sheeran.
Yeah. You know what mine would
Final
be?
word of advice.
Machine Gun Kelly Wild Boy, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Final
Makes
word of
sense.
advice from you, Andrew
Sorry.
Rex Road, for someone who's in their dark chapter. What's your final word of advice?
Oh, man, love God. God comes first. Love wins every time, actually. Outside of faith, if you don't believe in God, if you're not religious, I'm not religious. I have a relationship with my Lord. Even if you're not faith-based, love wins every single time. No matter what, turn the cheek, love, it wins every single time. It's that simple. Just love people, love life, love your neighbor. It's the golden rule, even if you don't believe in the Bible. Hey, riddle me one thing. Nick and C-Rod, how do you spell Bible?
G-O-D.
B-I-B-L-E, right? Basic instructions before leaving Earth.
I feel like
Come on, man. Basic instructions before leaving Earth. Basic instructions before leaving Earth, man. The golden rule. Do unto others as you want done to yourself.
Yeah.
Love your neighbor. Love people. Love wins every single time. It's the easiest message you can give to anybody. Love wins every time. Every time.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us where we can find you. Socials, music, DJing.
You ain't got to find me, but Azarius Music, Instagram, Azarius Music, Azarus. It's so hard to find, but yeah, Azarius Music. You'll tag it. Hey, it'll be tagged in the bottom link. You know what I mean? So you ain't got to look for me. It's okay. I'm good. I'm going to win either way. It's like I got one. You know what I mean? And C-Rod and Nick are in my corner, so we're good. I got my boys. If you want to fight me, these guys are going to come pull up. So watch out for these two dudes.
That would be a bad time.
It would be for them.
Please don't put me in that circle.
Oh, you're in it. You're in it, bro. You're in it, bro.
I still don't want to. I'm not touching any gangs. I'm staying away from that. No, I'm just kidding. Listen, man. I mean, I truly believe that this has been one of our most personal, one of our most powerful episodes. I appreciate you making the time for us, as always. I appreciate you diving into topics that were probably uncomfortable to get into. But I mean, lastly, I love you, brother. I'm so happy that we reconnected 10 years ago. I'm so happy that whenever I need you, or likewise whenever you need me, we're there for each other. When you're in town, we see each other, we make it happen. When I'm visiting you in Jacksonville, we make it happen, even if it's for a few hours at a game. I love you. I wish you and your family nothing but the best, and I really want to keep hearing your music, whether it's through you or through your daughter or somebody else. So, keep hustling, keep grinding, because I'd love to hear, some Azarius out on the radio in the future.
Oh, it's going to happen for sure. Yeah, absolutely. It's going to happen very soon.
Yes, thanks for sharing, man. For sure, for real, man. I really, like Chris said, I think it was a really powerful message that you your life story is a lot. So it's great.
There's a lot of people who have it way worse. I'm just, it's no pity party.
No,
it's definitely yeah, I got you.
Absolutely,
I got you.
You didn't come on here looking for a pity party at all. No, you just wanted to share, and if it helps one person, that's 100%. All we're looking for. So
100%.
No, thank you for sharing, because, like I said, I learned stuff that I had never known. So I thank you.
I love you, Nick. Seriously,
yeah, love you too, man. For sure.
C-Rod.
Awesome, man. Yo. What?
It's your turn.
Can I sign off?
Oh, we're done?
Well, I got to sign off.
Yeah, no, he does this whole little spiel.
Oh, I want to see it. Can you do it while I'm on it?
Oh yeah, no, he's good.
Yeah, you got to.
I want to watch you do it.
You got to stop. You got to stop talking.
All right, I'm done.
If any part of today's episode hit home, share it with a friend. Tag us at CrodsPod on Instagram. Help us keep these conversations going, because truly the conversations that we had today is the absolute epitome of why I am doing this podcast, why it's here, sharing these feelings, being with your boys, being with your circle, your network. We drop new episodes every Thursday morning at 8 a.m. We are live on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio. So if you have a story, a topic, or just need to vent, please email us at crodspod@gmail.com. We want to hear from you. As always, we're here to talk to or talk for you. Our safe space is your outlet. I want to thank Azarius, Rex, for joining us today. And as always, and this is Nick's favorite part. We'll talk about this, but as always, until next time, live fast, eat ass, or just check in. You never know what someone else is holding.